Good afternoon and welcome from a chilly, overcast, unspring-like day here in Trenton, New Jersey for the 9U Diamond Assassins versus Grit Black USABL World Series Qualifier Championship. That's a lot to say, and brought to you by BFA Sports. And for BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher, along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic. And an exciting day here for a group of young men looking to qualify to get into the World Series.
Hey, man, nothing better than a little 9U Sunday matinee baseball. Get the party started. Lots of fun. Want to thank Brian Delahant and the crew for having us here in Trenton. Looking to go back in time a bit for us. Usually we got the big kids and the big boys on the field, but we're going to see some serious sluggers, I can see, from all the warm-ups. And congratulations to both these teams for making it this far.
Yep. Grit Black, on the mound for Grit Black is R.J. Usabl. The pitcher working behind the dish, his battery mate is Ryan Bruno.
So going to be interesting with the confines of the Little League complex here at Hamilton Little Lads. We're on the Majors field, a little bit of overcast. The equipment always not so kind to the water. So we're going to hope those clouds and the like stay as clouds.
All right, let's mention who's behind the dish. Our umpires, Joshua Rodriguez behind the dish, and on the base pads, his brother, Caleb Rodriguez.
Oh, it's brotherly love on the bases?
Brotherly love. We don't have brotherly love, we're brothers from another.
Yeah,
but
well.
Let's get the first batter to the plate is Colin Noonan for the Assassins. Takes that first pitch wide for a ball.
Good look there at Colin Noonan.
And that 1-0 pitch is called a strike. It's now 1-1. And Noonan out of Swedesboro.
Little exchange of the lineups here for this one. Looks like we got a 1-2 count.
And that 1-2 pitch catches the outside corner. That one must have been a 1-1 count there, partner.
Yeah, it must have been 2-1.
Good job. Way to team me up there. That's awesome. Wow, I'm trying to multitask.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
It sure didn't. And that 2-2 pitch is low and away for a ball. Count now runs the full.
I like the composure by 2-6 here on the mound. Doing a nice job. Again, a little bit of a shorter pathway. See him throwing from what looks to be that 40-foot mark.
And that pitch catches the outside corner, struck him out, so Noonan goes down looking. With one out here in the top of the first inning, that'll bring up Brendan DeLemy.
I like the black and the powder blue combination,
sharp.
Man. That is sharp with the Assassins.
That first pitch is high for a ball.
Same thing, though, for the Grit. Little Orioles combo, black pinstripes.
These guys don't waste
a
dime on the unis, man.
I missed the days.
And you're a uni guy.
Yeah.
We had like 10,000 different versions of our uniforms. That pitch is high for a ball. Cost me a lot of money. That's why I work now. I work 2 jobs.
Yeah. There's Brendan DeLemy.
DeLemy out of Medford, New Jersey, swinging a miss on that high cheddar. Count now 2-1.
Combination, man. Infielder, outfielder. Got to play all those positions when they're young.
And that fastball catches the corner for a strike call. Count evens up at 2-2 to Brendan DeLemy. And that 2-2 pitch is a strike call as DeLemy goes down looking for back-to-back Ks from R.J. Usabl.
Usabl just absolutely feeling it early in this one, flooding the zone with the strikes. How about that Captain America gear back there behind the plate from Ryan Bruno?
Yeah, Ryan Bruno is no joke. He came up, he was all fired up. Told him to work behind the dish. We'll make sure we give him some play.
Yeah, he wanted to know if he was going to be on ESPN. I said, sure. Just got to make a top 10 highlight play that we can send to him.
Fastball's fouled straight back and off the Chevy Silverado.
We know a guy that can fix a couple of those dents.
Here's a pitch of Gland. Grounds it down to first. Bobbled there, but making the play, keeping it together is first baseman Ryan Calderon for the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3. Go the Assassins in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom half. Your score 0-0 here on BFA. All right, welcome back as we move to the bottom of the first inning. As the Assassins go down 1-2-3, R.J. Usabl was much in control on the mound. Now we have Zach Carlotto for the Assassins on the mound out of Delran, New Jersey. Lineup he will face for Grit Black is Cole Madden, Luke Yarkin, R.J. Usabl will bat third, and obviously on the mound as he did a great job in the top half. His battery mate Ryan Bruno will bat fourth. Batting fifth is Ryan Calderon at first. Batting sixth is Will Quirk at second. Batting seventh is Colton Moss, the extra hitter. Batting seventh, Matthew Ippolito, another extra hitter. Batting eighth, Vin Asalone at third base. Batting ninth, Max Benzig in right field. Batting 10th is Liam Madden in left field, and Christian Churchill fills up the lineup as another extra hitter. Sarlato's battery mate is Dean Oshinsky. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, Gavin Mason. Looks like a number 88. Yep, Gavin Mason behind the dish. And leading off the bottom of the first inning is Cole Madden, the shortstop. Out of Montvale. Shows bunt. Takes that first pitch, I believe. The umpire said over for a strike call. Again, Joshua Rodriguez working home plate. His brother Caleb, as it drops a bunt. Foul, third base side. So count quickly 0-2 to Madden.
Trying to put a little pressure on the defense, use those wheels, little speed at the top of the order for the Grit.
Carlotto winds in the 0-2 pitch. Got away from a little bit. High for a ball. It's now 1-2.
That was good throwaway pitch. Got him down 0-2. Maybe a little high cheddar. It was high enough. It almost went through the window to concession stand. They got a little cheese whiz maybe on the nachos
don't
today.
start talking about food now. Here we go. That ball's popped to center field. And it falls for a base hit. Tough play out there for Colin Noonan to come charging in. Here's the BFA instant replay. As that one got him off the edge of the bat and dropped quickly into center field. So Cole Madden battles off a 1-2 count. Gets himself a single.
That's some tough hitting down 1-2 in the count. Come up with that.
Luke Yerkin, that ball gets by the catcher, and there goes Madden at second base without a throw. He's taking a big turn.
Aggressive base running by the Grit early. Trying to put a little pressure on the defense right here. The Assassins, though. Going to be as cool as the other side of the pillow. Keep composure. Try to get the out.
Yarkin showing bunt again, but he pulls back. That pitch was high for a ball. As Madden holds it second base.
The sweet swinging number 27, Luke Yarkin.
Out of Gloucester. You know what Gloucester is? I don't even know what Gloucester is.
Well, spelling wasn't always our big thing.
Fast. What? I guess we're assuming that was a misspell.
It was, I'm sure it was Gloucester.
Yeah. All right, well, Luke Yarkin swings and misses that last offering from Carlotto. And the count is now 2-1. And that 2-1 pitch is high for a ball.
Good look high atop the third base dugout. Little untraditional setup to shoot a production. We're having some fun with it. And nice batter's eye there by Yarkin. Oh.
And look at Matt taking advantage of the opportunity. Steals third base, and now runners at the corners with nobody out.
Good heads-up play. Man. Caught him sleeping a little bit.
Well, we could tell Madden was aggressive on the base pass. He took that big turn at second after that ball got by.
Well, this dude was super aggressive trying to bunt. Dropped the first one, fouled it off. Second one, fouls it off. Comes up with a clutch single, and now putting the pressure on the Assassins.
And a visit to the mound as coach comes out to settle out his pitcher, Zach Carlotto.
Yeah, a little.
Get him to throw some strikes. Pitch to contact, I'm sure was a conversation. Trust your defense. That'll bring up the pitcher now. Opportunity to help himself, R.J. Usabl. As he shows bunt and pulls back. And there goes the runner. Fake throw to second. And Yarkin will make it without a throw.
Lots of action already here on this one.
I'm telling you.
R.J. Usabl trying to do some damage with the bat.
And that pitch is fouled to the first base side. Good cut by Usabl. Count evens up at 1-1.
I mean, how cool is this? 9 years old, playing a qualifying championship, and you get to be on a live stream.
You can go back, and anytime, 10 years from now, when they're 19, they say, hey, Dad, remember that time I hit that home run? Yeah, let's go watch it. Right there on BFA Live Sports, right on YouTube. And that pitch is high for a ball.
Well, hopefully it doesn't say, hey, Dad, remember that time that guy Al Fisher butchered our name back when I was 9 years old? Hopefully we don't have too many of those.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, well, we can always give them the description of your vehicle. Oh, you didn't drive today. That's bad.
3-1 pitch catches the outside corner. My vehicle's not here, thank God. And it's now full at 3-2 to Usabl. With a base open at first, runners at second and third, and nobody out. Here's 3-2 pitch. And he hits that one on the ground back to Carlotto, who goes to first. A run will score. And Grit Black is on the board. They lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Oh, right here on the BFA replay. Little chopper right side. Good fundamental baseball. And no doubt about it, going to get Madden. Wonder what he's rated on his own game.
Oh, man. He just never ceased to amaze me. Here comes the runner. He's going to score. As that one got by catcher Gavin Mason. And Yarkin crosses the plate for the second run for Grit Black.
Yeah, you might want to check these kids' bat bags when they get out of here, man. They're stealing everything. We have a camera missing already? These Grit guys. Don't sleep on them.
I'm going to get a chance to announce Ryan Bruno at the plate, catcher. Usabl's battery mate. Line drive up the middle, base hit to center field. Bruno leveled off on that one nicely. He gets a single to center.
Yeah, he smoked that one right back up the middle. Barrel up for the big catcher. Moving right along for the Grit.
That'll bring up Ryan Calderon, the first baseman.
I like it. Good move here by the Assassin, trying to settle down a little bit. Only down 2 runs early. And again, I say early. We're only in the first inning. Lots of bats to be swung still for both squads.
That first pitch to Calderon is high for a ball. And if the Calderon family wants to correct me, I did see we didn't have an E, but I think it's Calderon. We'll go with that. And that 1-0 pitch is high for a ball. It's out 2-0.
Absolutely love the superstition that is already entrenched in some of these 9-year-olds. Every time he steps into the box, gives himself a little blessing.
And that 2-0 pitch is out of the zone. It's now 3-0.
Watch this, though. Every pitch. Here he goes. Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Come on, Calderon. There we go. Had a guy. Huh? Rinse and repeat.
I love it.
Stay in the zone. Get comfortable. Nice and relaxed. Not easy to do when you're 9 years old.
And he fouls that pitch. Back at the screen. It was a 3-0 pitch. 1 to hit. So the count moves to 3-1 to Ryan Calderon.
Yeah, I love Carlotto, though, man. Nothing's phasing him right now. A couple hits, gave up, a couple crazy little plays on the stolen bases, but he's pounding the zone, throwing some good pitches, keeping his cool.
And Calderon draws a walk, so runners at first and second with only one out. An opportunity for Will Quirk, the second baseman. Puts more runs on the board for Grit back. And he shows bunt, fouls that one back.
Yeah, a lot of traffic going on right now on the base pass. You can see another runner in scoring position out there at second base. First and second, heads up defense now by the Assassins. Just get the force out. Get a force out.
And that 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Count evens up at 1-1. There's Grangeville as he takes that one over for a strike call. So count now moves to 1-2.
Will Quirk.
LaGrangeville.
Yeah, man.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Quirk goes down swinging for the second out here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, nice work there by Zach Carlotto. Battle back. Now I got 2 down. It's exactly how you want a young ball player to respond, as Ryan Bruno gets the courtesy runner for the catcher with 2 outs. Pretty customary down at the little dude level.
So Colton Moss now steps to the plate out of Emerson. He's a third baseman, right-handed pitcher. Big opportunity here with 2 outs. See if he can put some runs on the board. And that pitch is high and away for a ball. 2-0 Grit lead here in the bottom of the first. They've plated 2. Looking to do some more damage. And that pitch is high for a ball. It's now 2-0. Moss at this point with a 2-0 count, probably just looking for something to drive in his zone. Be selective at this point. Oh, and hits that one practically off the ground.
You don't see that every day.
As Carlotto throws over to first base, and that will end the inning, but not before. Grit Black puts 2 on the board in the bottom half. We'll go to the top of the second with your score 2-0 Grit here on BFA. Top of the second we go. Here's the lineup for the Diamond Assassins. Batting first. Playing shortstop.
Cole Madden?
Wait.
Cullen
yeah. I got a different lineup here.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. This is the Assassins. All right. Well, Colin Noonan. Brendan DeLemme. Batting third, Garrett Galland. Batting fourth, Gavin Mason. Batting fifth, Zach Carlotto. Batting sixth, Aiden Vigalotti. Batting seventh, Colton Farquhar. Batting eighth, Dean Oshinsky. And batting ninth, Johnny Rosati. Gavin Mason leads this one off. It's Mason, Carlotto, and Vigalotti here in the top of the second. And that pitch is low for a ball. That one almost got him, and he gets out of the way just in time. Count now goes to 3-0 with Gavin Mason. For the Diamond Assassins, who are down 2-0 early in this contest. And the 3-0 pitch is ripped to center field, but right at the right fielder. Nice play made there by Max Benzik.
Good barrel on this one, but you can see how hard he hit it. I mean, boom. Tough to even keep up with that line drive, but whoop.
Benzik had him played perfectly. Zach Carlotto now steps to the plate. That one bounces up there. First pitch for a ball. R.J. Usabl in his second inning of work early in this contest. Carlotto out of Delran. Very familiar with that in South Jersey. That pitch is outside for a ball. And he takes that 1-0 pitch over for a strike call.
She'll just have to adjust it when they're in the field. That's all.
And that one, fastball's outside for a ball. It's now 3-1 actually, not 2-1. 3-1 the count to Zach Carlotto. And catches that one over the heart of the plate for a strike call. It's now full.
You feel a little bit for Carlotto. You know, he's been on the
sure.
other end of this, being out on the pitcher's mound. So he's like, hey, man, I'd like some of those corners.
Foul tip squeeze swing, struck him out.
Yeah, nice job. Foul tip squeeze. Again, got to sometimes teach the little guys some of the nuances, but a great job by Ryan Bruno there.
Yeah, Bruno holding it down behind the dish. It's a tough play. It's a tough squeeze on a foul tip, and he just held his own.
Yeah, it's like he's done it 100 times already, age 9.
Aiden Vigalotti fouls that one at the plate. First offering from R.J. Usabl. So the count goes to 0-1 to Aiden Vigalotti.
Good job there by the catcher, Bruno.
Sounds like a catcher's name, Bruno. Yeah, tough.
Beast mode.
Bruno. 0-1 pitch. On the outside corner for a strike call by Joshua Rodriguez. Now 0-2. Assassin's looking to get something going with 2 outs. And that 0-2 pitch almost hit his bat, but no contact made. That's over for a ball. Vigalotti out of Lumberton. Strike 3, struck him out. 1, 2, 3. First 6 batters. R.J. Usabl's face go down with outs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We just scored 2-0 here on BFA. Bottom of the second. Zach Carlotto back on the mound for the Assassins. Down 2-0 early on in this contest. And coming up for Grit Black here in the bottom half of the second is Matthew Ippolito, the extra hitter. Vin Assalone, the third baseman, followed by Max Benzik in right field. Grit Black came out with one hit in the bottom of the first, but were able to cross the plate. Again, they hold a 2-0 lead. And leading off is Matthew Ippolito. And he pops that one shallow right center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Ippolito leads off the bottom of the second with a single.
Coming off Masters Week, they're finding a little bit of green fairway like out there, just outside the infield dirt cutout. See that one just drop right in, getting the party started early here in the second.
That one gets by, and there goes Ippolito to second base without a throw. Did you say like the Masters, the fairway or the greens? Is it like the greens? Because I need a stimp meter. I need a stimp meter on that one there. That one bounces up there, and Ippolito holds at second base. Two and 0 to count to Vin Assalone.
Vin Diesel out there. Look at the size of this kid.
And that 2-0 pitch misses the mark. It's now 3-0. Another run for Grit Black. Only that would be 120 feet away. I almost got my my numbers wrong. As Assalone draws a 4-pitch walk. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the second inning. And that'll bring up Max Benzik, the right fielder. Made a nice play in right field. Line shot right at him. And that first pitch is taken for a strike call. A little bit breezy here in Trenton, New Jersey. Shows a bunt again. Pulls it back for a ball. Count evens up at 1-1. Sun's starting to come out. Maybe it'll warm us up a little bit. Feels like skiing weather out here as he offers it that one. And the umpire says he did not go or did go. Yep, offer. Did say he offered. So 1-2 count. As that pitch is high for a ball. Count evens up at 2-2 to Benzik. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And that 1-2 fastball is high for a ball. It's now 2-2. Oh, the umpire says it's 3-2. Okay. It is now 3-2 to Benzik. And he swings and misses that pitch and goes down swinging for the first out.
That Carlotto with the composure pitch here. Getting the big out when he needs it. Keeping the grit at bay.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Liam Madden. And a swing and a miss on that offering from Carlotta. Carlotta winds in the 0-1 pitch. Over for a strike calls. Carlotto quickly ahead of the count, 0-2 to Liam Madden.
Man, more traffic out there on 295 right now.
And that 0-2 fastball is high and tight. Carlotto wanted that one, I think.
I would say so.
Did you want me to actually touch that 295 quote? I mean, you're getting weak with some of this color. Foul tip off the mask of home plate umpire Joshua Rodriguez. He'll shake that one off.
Tough as nails, the ump back there.
He gave thumbs up. He's good.
Nice job there by Coach Moss, giving him a second to clear the potential cobwebs out of there.
And he takes that one over for strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch by Carlotto.
Carlotto dealing. Settled himself down. Quickly now 2 outs. Trying to end this threat in the second.
Good block there. Nice job behind the dish is Gavin Mason. Working hard back there. As Christian Churchill is at the plate. Takes that 1-0 pitch high for a ball. It's 2-0. Carlotta winds in a 2-0 pitch. Bounces up there for a ball. Runners will advance to second and third. So big spot for Christian Churchill to do some more damage for Grit Black. So count moves to 3-0 to him. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Over for a strike call.
Well, remember, pretty liberal strike zone at 9 years old. So I kind of like the pace that this is going.
Yeah.
I think he's done a nice job calling this thing both ways.
Sure. That should be a base on balls for Christian Churchill as he gets a free pass to first, and that'll load the bases. So we move back to the top of the order with Cole Madden, the shortstop, who got a single his first time up. Little humpback liner to center field. He takes that first pitch high and away for a ball. Madden 1 for 1 as the Grit Black squad has already turned over the lineup. And that 1-0 pitch is low and inside. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Madden was giving him nightmares after his first at bat. Went to the small ball, tried to drop a couple bunts, ends up with the single dropping in center. And
there's a ball looped to left field, falling quickly. Now fall for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're waving him home for a second. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close, and they get him at home.
Wow. What a great play all around. Just good baseball. Heads up play. Stay with it. Knew right where he was going with the throw, and you see here comes the runner.
That's Asselone. Oh, and he almost got underneath it.
Wow.
But home plate umpire Joshua Rodriguez right there, Johnny, on the spot, making the call. Run scores for Grit Black. We'll go to the top of the third with your score 3-0 here on BFA. All right, we move to the top of the third inning here in this qualifier for the World Series, a 9U qualifier. We have a special guest in the booth with us, Mr. Dan Doc O'Connor, tournament director here for USABL. How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing well. How's
or
it
should
going,
I say
guys?
Doc? What's up, Doc?
Haven't heard that 100 times.
Yeah,
huh?
right. It's good to be with you guys today.
Yeah, no, thanks for being here with us. And thanks for having us out for this fantastic event. You know, both yourself, talk to Brian Delahunt, and doing fun things and making memories for families in a big way.
Yeah, absolutely. As you can hear, the wind blowing. I just wanted to, before we jump into anything, wanted to say that I was on my way down. We got a little rain. Wanted to give a big shout out to all our site hosts this weekend that were able to get the fields going and get some baseball played. So just wanted to say a thank you while I could.
Well said. Hey, I was doing some homework USABL has been around for like 35 years or something like that, or 37 years, I think I saw.
Yes, it's been 30. We'll go with 30 plus years, so I don't.
37, 1985.
There you go. So I didn't want to miss the math, but yeah, we've been around as a company for 37 years. The Delahunt family started the organization just as a supplementary. Hey, let's get more games for your kids, and it started into a league and basically grew into what we know it as today, with leagues all over the place, tournaments. We do about 70 plus events per year, and camps and special events, anything youth baseball in the Northeast, you name it, USABL's there.
You got all ages covered.
Yeah, we're all the way 7U to starting there, and all the way to 18U when guys are still trying to play, maybe mixing in high school, and they are on their way out, maybe into college, or are just done with baseball.
All right, going to quickly update everybody. Colton Farquhar drew a base on balls. He's at first base with nobody out. Now Dean Oshinsky at the plate with a 1-1 count. He fouls that one off the third base dugout. Ooh. Oshinsky out of Maple Shade. So largest, if one understands, the tri-state area, Northeast Pennsylvania, Jersey, and what state did I miss? Help me out.
New York?
New York?
Yeah.
Maryland? All right.
Got it all covered.
So the largest, I guess, in the area, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We cover a big amount of our stuff happens in New Jersey, but we do get teams from New York, Pennsylvania. As we're expanding with this USABL World Series, we're seeing more from Delaware, some from Maryland, D.C. area, and some as far as Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, things like that. But that's our main grouping is in that tri-state area.
Heck of a pick there by Ryan Bruno working behind the dish. That one's found down the third base side.
I mean, the big focus, too, Dan, for you guys, the energy and the family atmosphere and the environment, especially at this level, it's really been outstanding. A lot of parents are all pumped up. The kids come running over to us, and they're like, oh, we're going to be on TV. This is great. But at this age, that's what you want, right? You want the kids, the players, and the families fall in love with the game and give them an environment that they can go back years from now and remember the good times.
Absolutely, yeah. One of our main goals is when we're putting together schedules, putting together these tournaments and events, is to make sure these kids are getting the correct competition level. When they're just starting out, they definitely need to see teams that are of their caliber. We don't want teams going out there participating in our stuff just to get their doors blown off. We really want to see them come out and learn the game, and as they get older, coming through USABL, to see more and more teams that are alike, and get that competitive, fun-spirited competition, and not just, hey, we're going to give up on baseball because we're getting blown out every time. So it's cool to come down here. It's cool to see everybody, excited to be here and have that upbeat atmosphere.
Johnny Rosati at the plate has a 1-1 count as he fouled that one back. Nice cut there. He could have done some damage with that swing. And that 1-1, I guess, was a 1-2 pitch. Gets Rosati looking.
He was pumped up, painted the corner as if it was a trip to Sherman Williams.
It's Sherwin Williams, not Sherman.
No, Sherman.
Sherwin Williams.
I would say you would
Is
know,
it
but
Sherwin?
you don't do physical labor, so it couldn't possibly you remember.
What, does my body reflect that? Is that what you're trying to say? All right, back to the top of the order is Colin Noonan. You might be right. It might be Sherwin Williams. As a base hit to right field by Colin Noonan. And the bases are now loaded with only one out.
Good piece of hit and go the other way. Hit the ball where it's pitched. This age, this is exactly what you want as a coach, right?
Beautiful.
Hey, get in there, be productive with the bat. As I like to say, nobody talks about their walks on the ride home. So if you're coming all this way, why not swing it a little?
And Brendan DeLemme in a big spot here out of Medford, New Jersey, with the bases loaded and only one out. Try to get the Assassins on the board and maybe tie this thing up. And that pitch catches the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-1.
A lot of times we're calling games, and it's tough to keep up with the counts and things because the umpires aren't really demonstrative. Not the case today.
Oh, no. I think Joshua describes demonstrative behind that dish. Nice breaking pitches. DeLemme swings through that one. It's now 1-2.
Yeah, good job still on the hill. I mean, just mowing them down. Usabl has just been flooding the zone with strikes. And at 9 years old, that's really what you want. Try to eliminate the walks. These guys swing the bat.
Yeah, Ryan Bruno showing he belongs behind the dish. Just picked that one nicely. He's been doing a nice job. And strike 3 called as Delemy goes down looking. And that one set off an alarm.
A thunderous strike 3.
Garrett Galan now at the plate. So he takes that first pitch on the outside corner for a strike call. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Grit Black holding a 3-0 lead, but the Assassins threatening here in the top of the 3rd. That 0-1 pitch is high for a ball. It's now 1-1.
And a competitive ball game, Dan. I mean, like you said, you like the good matchups, teams that can compete with one another, kind of on that same playing field. Oh, that's going to leave.
Oh, that one caught line the hip. He's rubbing that one off.
Yeah, not exactly the way you wanted to go to first base, but he gets there nonetheless. How tough is that, Dan? I mean, for you, running a tournament, 9 years old, you don't really have a lot of, we'll call it, of experience on the books for some of these teams, and you try to figure out pretty good matchups, but that's not easy to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, we don't have our scheduling and divisions down to an exact science, but we do our best. We look at these teams from as soon as we see them. Some teams enter at 8U, and we see them come up. We just try and gauge how they've continued to progress and use their prior records and things like that. A lot of it comes from the coach's rating. But then as we continue to see how they do, we kind of adjust that in our own heads and really do our best to get it together and get it accurate.
That first pitch gets by, and here's a throw to home, but not in time. As Oshinsky crosses a plate for the 2nd run for the Assassins, and now they've cut this lead to 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, it seems like the Assassins giving the Grit a little bit of a little dose of their own medicine. Be aggressive on the bases, try to put some pressure on the defense, and got ourselves a ball game.
And a free pass to Gavin Mason, and they should, as they send him over to first base to load the bases again after he hit a bullet to right field his last time up. And that'll bring up Zach Carlotto, the pitcher. See if he can help himself out, maybe tie this thing up. Now 1 pitch is away for a ball. It's now 1-1. Carlotto again out of Delran, New Jersey.
Carlotto, he's feisty, man. I like this. This kid has energy. He's on the mound, having a good time. He's into it. He's fighting for his pitches, and now he gets put into a spot that I don't know if you looking for a little revenge here.
That pitch is low and away for a ball. He said he's having a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you should call play-by-play for BFA because I don't have a good time working with you.
Remember, I'm the one driving home.
Great. Always love the threat. Seems to be my daily routine. That pitch catches the outside corner. Count moves to even at 2-2. And that 2-2 pitch is low and away for a ball.
Yeah, it's always tough at this age to think about throwing a snap throw down to first base, but being a little extra aggressive are the Assassins right now.
Big pitch for Usabl, and he misses the mark. As Carlotto draws a base on balls, and this game is now knotted up. As Colin Noonan crosses the plate. And we've got ourselves a 3-3 ball game.
Oof. Just like that, 9-year-old baseball,
like
right,
that.
Dan?
That's how it happens.
No such thing as what's a
Hard
shot.
ground ball, tough hop. As that one gets out the right field, 1 run will score. Here comes the second, here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time. And the Assassins, here comes another run, and it's going to score. 3 runs cross the plate for the Assassins, and it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow. Talk about answering the bell. Have yourselves an inning. The dudes in black and blue putting a bit of a bruise on the board.
And that happened so quick we didn't get a chance to say Aiden Vigalotti was the one that got that base hit.
Whew.
Hit that one hard. Tough hop. So 6 runs plated here in the top of the 3rd after being down 3-0. And the Assassins are feeling it.
Yeah, that ball had some flames on it. So if you're the Grit right now, you just settle down. You got 2 outs. Put the play over first base. Looks like a conference. See some words of wisdom from the coach. And that was a quick mound visit, nonetheless. And that's what you got to do. I mean, at 9 years old, there's not much you're really saying from a technical standpoint. It's just keep it positive, remind them, hey, we still have our bats. We're going to have our innings, doing a fantastic job. And the fact of the matter is throwing strikes.
So Carton Farquhar, who's now at the plate, led off this inning with a base of balls. So they batted around. He takes that pitch over for a strike call. Means I got to go to my next column. Farquhar out of Cinnaminson as that pitch gets by.
I think he might have had time, so he kind of tried to bring that pitch back down before he let it go. Yeah, he said he wasn't ready yet as far as the umpire goes. But, hey, give him credit. He's in the zone. It's like, hey, I'm up here going back to work.
And that 1-0 pitch misses the mark. It's now 2-0. Unless I missed a strike there, Ryan. See if we can get a count from the home plate umpire. We don't. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Usabl. As I believe he has
2 and
2. Yeah, count's now 2-2. Strike 3 struck him out as Farquhar goes down looking, but not before the Assassins. Plate 6 in the top of the third. We'll take you out with a strike 3 call by Usabl. Nice pitch there, right here on BFA. All right, we move to the bottom of the third inning as the Grit looks to battle back after giving up 6 runs, I should say, in the top of the third inning. The Assassins now hold a 6-3 lead.
And Ryan Bruno, right? You're like famous. Come here, man. Here, Al. I'm going to put you on Ryan Bruno. Probably get in trouble with but that's all right.
Zach Carlotto back on the mound for the Assassins.
Hey, Charles, can you get a shot of little man here in the dugout?
All right. Who do we? Right over here. Look this way. Ryan, where's Ryan? Where is he? Hey, Ryan Mason working it really well behind the dish today. He's like a beast back there. So we got you on camera. And we got his teammates. I think we're going to get in trouble with the coaches here. I didn't even get a chance to interview them. All right, we got Luke Yarkin at the plate.
It's utter chaos in the
It
booth
is
right
utter
now.
chaos.
I think I just heard your guys' coach call you, but listen, man, that's a great job. Get back on the bases. You were stealing everything.
All right, Luke Yarkin, as I said, leading off this bottom of the third inning. As they try to answer back.
Little equipment malfunction there.
You're always drinking to a fire hose here when you work at BFA.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Do we still have Dan Doc O'Connor on?
We do.
We do.
All right. Just
Well,
want to make
you
sure.
would have thought maybe the kids tied him up, put a little duct tape on him.
I
and
think they
carried him
were.
away.
They say, listen, I want to get on camera here.
Yeah, Dan, so you had some pretty excited players be a part of the USABL experience. Did you just witness firsthand, I guess?
Yeah, they almost bumped me right out. I thought they were going to take over, but I still am here. We're still good.
Well, speaking of USABL events, everyone's pumped up about them. Plenty of events coming up in the summer. You guys still have registration open?
Yeah, we do. We so our spring tournaments are we're kind of wrapping up those registrations as our spring league has just started. So teams are looking to focus on their season and kind of move forward with that. So our spring tournaments are dwindling down in registrations, but our summer ones are live. They are filling up, but we still have plenty of spots open, and we're looking to anything people need for their summer tournaments we have. So one of our big ones is our Memorial Day weekend tournament. We do events in the South, Central Jersey, and North Jersey. So whether you want to stay close to home or you want to play new teams, we have those options.
Awesome, yeah. Warmer days ahead. A little chill in the air right now today as the wind continues to whip even through the microphones.
Yep.
Yarkin draws a leadoff walk. Feels more like NFL weather than it does baseball weather today.
Well, these guys are having no problem keeping warm as their bats have been hot on both sides of the field.
R.J. Usabl due up next. Quick conference at the mound.
Well, it's important. I mean, with a 3-run lead, and we've seen anything can happen. You get a 6-run inning from the Assassins. They understand what the Grit are capable of. They like to play a bit of small ball, put pressure on, and good move here by Coach, just reminding them of where they got to throw the baseball.
Sure, once again, it was about pitch to contact, trust the defense. As Usabl hits one to right field, falling quickly, and it falls for a base hit. Usabl rounds first. He's going to motor into second. And Yarkin goes into third and stops there. So bases now, or runners at second and third, I should say, with nobody out. And the Grit Black are starting to threaten here in the bottom of the third.
Oh, we said exactly what was going to happen. Got to be mindful of where to put the baseball when the ball goes into play. And they were able to keep them off the board, keeping the runners stranded a bit.
That'll bring up Mr. Hollywood himself, Ryan Bruno. Got on our live stream a short time ago. He only had a short stint, but
yeah, credit to him. He was a little nervous that I was going to be good graces with Coach.
ground ball hits softly to third. Across the diamond. Here's the throw. Nice play. Try to come back home, but not in time.
Wow, what a play by the hot corner over there at third. Moving the kids around almost by inning for sure.
Yeah, it's a tough one to keep up with at this point. Coach told me before the game, he said, I can't give you a defensive lineup because we move guys all the time. I'm like, all right, no worries. We'll figure it out. Well, we haven't figured it out yet. So I guess I lied to him.
Well, it looks like
Pitching change.
pitching change could be a coming, and that'll give us time to remind everybody exactly where you can go for more information on the tournaments. So you can go to play.usabl.com. Tournament information registration, Dan O'Connor.
Yes, sir. That's you'll find our full list there of open registrations, and pretty easy to quickly, as long as you have an account. If you don't, quick account creation, then you're right in. You can easily register.
I don't know how Ryan misspelled USABL. They're only just letters.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so Garrett Gillian is now your new arm on the mound, and hopefully he can spell better than Al can read. As there is Garrett Gillian from Mount Laurel, first baseman, left-handed pitcher. So they're going to the southpaw after showing the big righty, and a nice job because it wasn't easy for Carlotto early in this one as the Grit were able to get a couple runs. The Assassins battle back, get the lead, and now the Grit bats heating up once again. Coach goes to the lefty. We got guys fired up over here.
They are all fired up.
They actually said it's warm, so whatever gets in your Gatorade, you guys should share.
It's just Gatorade.
All right,
I'm sure.
That's good. All right, man. So what's the strategy here, boys, as we head into the pitching change?
Hitting dingers?
Hitting dingers.
All right. I
All
like
right.
that.
All right. Well,
So how do you say this young man's last name? Do you know? Calderon. All right, we got it right. Okay. Ryan Calderon.
all right. We're
Coach,
we're getting the kids in trouble.
We're getting in trouble.
It's great.
Man, oh man, here we go.
Only on BFA. Brian Delahunt somewhere watching this stream saying, "What is going on down in Little Lads Major Field right now?" Dan O'Connor's getting tied up by the kids. It's all right. But it's all it's all good fun, and that's what this is about. I mean, at this age,
Right.
yes, it's great to win. It's great to advance and get more opportunities, which is awesome for USABL to have the format, right? So it's, hey, come down, spend the time, have fun. But if you happen to win a couple ball games, then you get to play even more baseball. That's how it should be, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it's great to actually be on site, be able to see the kids' energy, and even down 2 runs, and with a little rally coming, they're ready to pick right back up where they left off, and smiles still on their face. So it's awesome to see that they're still excited and enjoying their time out here, and that's truly what it's about.
All right. We are ready to go yet again. And it is. The kids confirmed this, Al. You're actually right.
Yep,
that
Ryan
doesn't happen
Calderon.
often.
That's never happens, actually. This is a miracle. So Ryan Calderon at the plate. Takes the first pitch from Galan. He laces that one to right field for a base hit. Another run will score as Grit plates another run. It's now 6-5 favor of the Assassins.
Man, nice piece of hitting there by Calderon. That was a laser down the right side. And they're chipping away at this lead. It's like a playground special, seesaw, left and right. Although when you and I used to be at the playground, I could never actually get my end to go back down to the ground.
It was an unbalanced seesaw. That ball was ripped to second, flips to second. Oh, he drops the ball,
Stays
but
with it.
still gets it. The lead runner with the force out at second base.
Yeah, nice heads up play. Hey, definitely want to get the one out. Little flip, a little shuffle, but you know what? Hey, I got you anyway.
Good heads up defensively there, as they were looking to probably get 2 on that one, and got a little bit antsy with the baseball, but got the lead runner nonetheless.
Yeah, good job there by Carlotto. You saw well, no pun intended, but you saw the grit in him, shutting down the grit, getting that out.
All right, Colton Moss now steps to the plate with 2 outs. And he puts that one a little blooper to short and makes the grab, and that will end the inning, but not before the Grit. Plate 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. We will go to the top of the 4th in this barn burner here on BFA. All right, we move to the top of the 4th inning.
I got to question that guy's birth certificate. I mean,
He shaves.
if he's 9,
He's got like a goat.
he might
I
need
don't know.
If he's 9, he might want to go see somebody.
He might have a piece of paper that says "I am 9"
Yeah,
on it, written on it in crayon. Yeah. Hey, he's got
Let's see
he's
his,
in a good
let's-
position
let's
there.
see
Look
his-
at him.
Let's see his technique.
Let's see.
Oh, kids are
Oh,
blocking
look at him
us
get nice
now.
and low.
Yeah.
All
Oh, well, hey.
Well, can we move Noonan?
Oh, no, we can. I don't know if. I mean, look, he's got good. He's square, nice and low. Soft hand
yeah,
receiving.
look at
Oh,
that.
All right.
All right.
Some skills.
All right, Coach. Looking good back there. On the mound for the Grit Black is Ryan Calderon. Originally at first base, so
The wind is sailing in like a pirate here.
we do have a new pitcher on the mound. John Vicenda as my color commentator. Many of you probably don't know that reference.
Yeah.
Most of you, probably 99.9% of you. But again, Ryan Calderon for Grit Black now on the mound in relief of R.J. Usabl. He has a quick conference with, I believe, his catcher, another change is Max Benzik behind the dish. It looks like number 11 back there.
Yep. Confirmed. Calderon with the laser to right. So he's got the hot bat. See if he's got the hot hand, continuing to throw strikes for the boys in black and orange.
He'll face Dean Oshinsky, Johnny Rosati, and back to the top of the lineup, Colin Noonan.
Yeah, I think you promised me that it was going to be about 72 and sunny today.
I thought you were talking about your grade point average in biology.
Yeah,
back
72. Well, that was all right. I mean, look where it got me.
Yeah.
Here I am,
Yeah,
sitting
here
next
you
to you
are.
on BFA. Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school, please. All right, so Dean Oshinsky, who walked his first time up back in the third inning, faces Calderon. And that first pitch is right there on the outside corner for a strike call.
Oh, the sweet swinging lefty.
0-1 to count to Oshinsky as Calderon winds in the 0-1 pitch. A little bit high and away for a ball. It's now 1-1.
Still in the booth here with the DOC, the doctor himself, Dan O'Connor, tournament director for this event here, the beautiful Hamilton Little Lads complex this weekend.
Dan, what's your area of specialty as a doctor?
As a doctor, I have a background in event management.
There you go.
PhD in event management. Nice.
there you
You do
go.
a heck of a job.
Well, thank you.
2-1 pitch is high and tight for a ball. It's now 3-1. I wish you were like you had your PhD in meteorology. Maybe you could do something about this cold weather.
Yeah, you know, we always joke we can make a call, but they never seem to answer the phone.
Maybe light a candle at church or something. You know what I mean? Here's the 3-1 pitch, low and inside. So Shinsky draws a leadoff walk here in the top of the fourth inning.
So, Dan, from a rules standpoint, sometimes not everyone's familiar. Is there a set of standard rules you follow at USABL for, like, this level? Because I noticed changing the catcher, sometimes that affects, like, how many innings you catch to what you're able to do from a pitching standpoint.
Right. Yeah. So for every age, we have a pitch count involved, so that we're protecting players and really working on not overusing kids. We kind of leave that on the coaches to make sure they're following it and not damaging their players' arms. But we did install that rule in order to do more to protect the players, and obviously we're always going to continue to look to do that. Specifically in the overuse category and not having them damage these kids at a young age so that they can't continue to play.
Nice shot there is a foul ball. That one was just fouled. No, it looked like
Yeah, we don't want to be controversial.
I told the umpires, I said, we might have a little phone you today. Pitches out of the zone for a ball.
Yeah, that one seemed to have eyes as it went down the line. So is it pretty much the pitch counts, or are they for the age groups based on the USA baseball pitch count initiative, like everybody can kind of find online?
Yeah, I don't know if ours match theirs specifically, but we do have ours posted online.
Gotcha.
Where you can find it. And it's different for certain age groups, but the younger ones, obviously, less pitches,
Sure.
things like that.
Rosati with a big cut there, just misses as he fouls that one against the screen. The count remains 1-2. What a runner at first base and nobody out.
So coming up after the 9U championship event here, we have the 11U. So a
Yes.
little bit bigger.
That ball's ripped to center field for a base hit. Sorry about that, partner.
No, you're good.
Oh, he's going to go to third. Here comes the throw, and not in time. Nice base running by Oshinsky on that single by Rosati. And we have runners at the corners with nobody out.
Woo! He was giddy up and just slingshot right out of the box. Ends up all the way at third. It was almost like, hey, I know that I can get over there. It's a good hit by my teammate. Now they got runners at the corners.
Yeah, great heads up. Base running by Ashinsky. Did not stop, just kept going. Now we have Colin Noonan back at the top of the lineup, who's 1 for 2 today. Had a single back in the third and struck out his first time up and takes that first pitch over for a strike call.
Yeah, and I think so for us, and we're signed up for a couple more events for you guys from a coverage standpoint. We're just working out a new initiative with our friends at Game Changer. So going forward, we'll actually be able to have live on-screen type of scoring system that we're going to integrate. So you'll be able to kind of track the hits. You'll be able to see some highlight reels, instant replay. So we're pretty excited about that for the next event going forward.
Yeah, we're definitely excited to partner with you guys. I mean, especially for these qualifying events and the World Series event itself, it's going to be something that's pretty special to have this on board.
Rosati, just real quick, moved up to second base on a catcher's indifference with no throw to second. So runners are now at second and third. Update everybody.
Yeah, they're threatening here again. We got a 1-run lead. We know, and at this age, no lead is ever safe. So I don't even want to say you're looking for a certain amount of runs. It's just get as many as you can.
That 3-1 pitch is taken over for a strike call, so the count now moves the full to Colin Noonan. The base open and nobody out. Got her own winds in the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3, struck him out of the outside corner.
You didn't catch that there for a second, but Rosati thought the inning was over. He started heading off the base path there.
Got 2 more.
Well, it was funny because I was about to say, you kind of see, and again, we're a little limited today in terms of our center field camera angle because of the way things are set up, but Rosati is peeking because he wants the view of the catcher. Watch, he's going to lean into the shot.
Stealing signs at this age.
Yeah.
As Brendan DeLemme takes that first pitch high and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
So I was watching him, and I noticed, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, he's headed off the field. And I was like, maybe we have we're not up to date on the outs, but that was pretty funny.
And that 1-0 pitch misses the mark. The count moves to 2-0. That gentle breeze felt good.
Yeah, hypothermia is going to be awesome on my bare hand.
And that 2-0 pitch is the looper, and it falls for a base hit. 1 run will score for the Assassins. And Rosati stops at third. It's now a 7-5 lead.
These guys just keep hitting behind base runners. I mean, this is you couldn't design it any better from a coach standpoint.
Garrett Galland steps to the plate with the runners at first and third and only 1 out. And it's a little humpback liner base hit to center field. Here comes Rosati. He scores. And the throw to third base is not in time.
What a great job. This is just good textbook execution. Grit come up, make a nice hard throw, get the cut, try to get him at third base, but heads up base running by the Assassins.
Yeah, DeLemme, another aggressive base run in that little single to center field. He goes from first to third on the base hit. So now we have runners at second and third. Still only 1 out. And 8 runs plated now for the Assassins. That first pitch to Gavin Mason is high and wide for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I thought we would have been beyond the hand warmer weather, but that's not the case just yet.
So Mason, his first time up, hit a line shot to right field. Then he was intentionally walked last time up. And that 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-1. They sell hot cocoa in the concession stand here.
They'd sell out if they were.
Swinging a miss by Gavin Mason. So now he's behind the count 1-2. And a big spot here for him with runners at second and third in scoring position.
Nice job here by Calderon, keeping his composure coming in here. Battling back. And just trying to make sure that everybody is
And that 1-2 pitch
On the
is
same page. Sorry about that, Al.
That's all right. I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't finish your thought.
Yeah, no. Well, you have,
Is
you
your-
have
is
safety guidelines that are in place for both sides.
Yeah.
And I think we want to make sure that you didn't have coaches unnecessarily on the field was some of the concern was.
2-2 pitch gets by. Here comes the runner. He's going to score. Nobody home. It's Calderon. Upset with himself, I believe, for not covering.
Yeah, listen,
Think
it happens.
Yeah.
At 9 years old, there's a lot to process, and I can say I was guilty of it myself many moons ago, even as a coach and parent, where you're like, why didn't we do this or why didn't we do that? And you tend to forget, like, hey, you're 9 years old. How many times have you been on the pitching mound in that position in a championship qualifier game? There's a lot to process.
A lot going on. One of the big things to remember is, hey, they look like baseball players, but they are still kids. You know, they're out here having fun, and they're going to make mistakes. So
Yeah, no doubt about it. But I think Calderon, he's good. He's beating himself up probably more than anybody else right now. But he came up with a big base hit earlier for his team, and he's done a real nice job coming in of being around the zone with all his pitches, and just time to settle down and get out of the inning.
He's got a tough batter he's facing right now in Gavin Mason. And he walked him. So Mason draws a walk. And he's going to keep going. And Calderon, smartly, good composure. Does not throw to second. Gives him the bag.
Yeah, listen, in that spot, don't get baited. Stay focused.
And Zach Carlotto swings and misses that one. First offering from Calderon. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you can see now grit defense. They're trying to eliminate the Assassins, get another run. They might be playing for one at home here.
There's a ball lifted to left field, falling quickly, and that will fall for a base hit. One run will score. Here comes Mason. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And it's now a 11-5 lead held by the Assassins on that big base hit by Zach Carlotto.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of excitement in the dugout for the guys wearing the blue and the Carolina, or I should say the black and the Carolina blue. Electric blue sometimes is known, and I got to say right now their bats are fully charged.
And that pitch bounces up off the plate. And Carlotto will move to third base.
Yeah, this is a spot where it's kind of a little bit tough. You got the younger guys. You know, you try to help them keep an even-keeled mind about things, not get too overly excited. Don't be too tough on yourself. But you're still 9 years old. It's tough. You know what's going on from the game standpoint, but I like it. I like the way both of these teams are competing, and the Grit have already shown that they can score at will. So I will say it once, I'll say it twice, and 100 times. 9 years old baseball, no lead is safe. Just get back up in there, keep swinging.
And that pitch catches the outside corner for a strike call to Aiden Vigalotti. Count now 2-1 to Vigalotti. And that 2-1 pitch catches the inside corners. Home plate umpire Joshua Rodriguez makes the call. This count evens up at 2-2. And that one's pop foul against the first base dugout.
And we got action in the bullpen.
Tough one for Vigalotti. He tripped over his own bat.
Looks like number 88, Gavin Mason's warming up, but yeah, he got tripped up on his own bat is right. Kind of one of those freak things.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a little bruise. He's all right. He rolled up over that bat, man. That's got to hurt in the cold. He's good. That's good to see. So that last pitch that he swung at and ran on was actually hit foul.
Yeah, some words of encouragement there by Coach. Say, hey, man, just rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, it's what we used to tell our guys, our kids. I never understood that reference, though. Does dirt actually help you? Does it heal you? Vigalotti battles it back and fouls that one off the screen on the first base side.
Well, no, it was funny. I used to just tell your son, I just like, listen, you're way tougher than your dad ever was or will be. Just get back in there. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Coach.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Dad's a wimp. That's why he still calls me that. Here's a 2-2 pitch. High and tight for a ball. Count now runs the full to Aiden Vigalotti.
Kind of brings up another point. You know, like I always like to remind parents and remind the kids, like even at this age, I was like, listen, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to tell you you're a better ball player than your dad was at this age right now. That's why sometimes he's a little bit more excited for you.
Yeah, I can't deny that my son was definitely a better baseball player than I was. All right, Aiden Vigalotti battles back after falling on the bat and hurting himself. He works a walk to first base with one out, and now runners to the corners. And that'll bring up Colton Farquhar, who's walked and struck out looking his last time up.
Wasn't that the name of the king in Shrek?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Lord Farquhar. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call.
We'll go with the old side-by-side BFA coaches cam.
We're doing all kinds of defensive
we
changes.
got
I'm not going to be able to
changes going on.
I'm not going to be able to keep up with this one. I think the shortstop went to center, and the shortstop, short went to center. Oh, whatever. I give up. It's a good shot of Vigalotti at second base. Our BFA center field camera. That one gets by. Here comes another run for the Assassins as they plate their 6th run of the inning. So twice now,
Yes.
the Assassins have plated 6 runs.
I mean, the Assassins, I got to tell you, I think they do a lot of handshake practice. I've seen these celebration handshakes and arrows being shot by the kids. It's awesome. They're here like, hey, we're here to have a good time. They got the message.
And that 1-1 pitch is high and away for a ball. It's now 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch on the outside corner for a strike call. And the count evens up at 2-2. Hope the Farquhar family wasn't upset when I did Laura Farquhar. And that one's dribbled back to the pitcher as Calderon has a challenge with it. And they cannot get him, and another run scores.
Yeah, tough play there. He's a little frustrated by himself. Again, being the young guys, not easy.
It's tough. We've been there and seen it. They'll battle back.
We might actually see if we can get the manager, Ryan Farquhar, mic'd up when his team's out there in the field the next inning.
All right, that'll bring up Dean Oshinsky. But now a runner at first base. Another runner plated by the Assassins, so it's 13-5. And that one's hit to second. And nicely played there by the second baseman for the second out. As the runner advances to second. From first to second, I should say. So now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, that'll bring up Johnny Rosati. Rosati had a big hit his last time up. And then struck out looking back in the third. Oh, and that one gets away from Calderon, and advancing over to third is Farquhar. That one's fouled at the plate.
I wonder if I can get a pair of the Assassin's coach's shoes. They got these electric blue
Wow, yeah.
coaches.
Is that? Do you make that up as you go along? Is that really electric blue?
Well, I'm a big North Carolina fan.
Here comes another. Here comes the play at the plate. Not in time as Farquhar scores, and it's now 14-5.
Yeah, I mean, check out those. Check out the shoes from the assassin
They
coaches
are.
there.
Look at them. You can see
I'm
them
gonna have
right
to
there.
talk to them. Man.
Top corner of the screen.
See if
They are.
Charles get a shot of those shoes by the coaches over there. Maybe,
They are.
Maybe
They
Missy,
are
Missy's
styling.
got it. Look at them.
Styling and profiling. Look at them.
Look at
They're
those
nice.
shoes, man. I'm gonna take a pair of those home.
Under Armours too.
Yeah. Not that we're endorsing them in any way.
No.
Are they a sponsor of USABL, Dan O'Connor? All right, well, maybe we have to work on that for you guys, but those are nice shoes.
Getting this kind of hype, maybe they could be a BFA sponsor. You never know, someday down the road.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're going to the bullpen.
They indeed are. They have number 21, it looks like. Is that 21? It is number 21. And
Hearing its name is Luke.
his name's Luke.
It's 27.
It's 27.
Yeah, it's like normal. Your eyes have failed you.
Yeah, Luke Yarkin on the mound now. Out of Closter.
Tough assignment, man. Coming in, trying to settle things down a little bit. And again, it's it starts to get a little tough, right? So 14-5, your backs are against the wall. So this is what you would almost dub a weird save situation. So you're trying to save an opportunity, limit the damage, put the bats back in the hands of your teammates. But he probably has ice in his veins, and that's probably not because it's about 45 degrees, it feels like right now, but he's a cool customer, man. Kid who bats in the middle spot. I'm guessing he's a center fielder, so he's wearing the 27. He's maybe a fan of Mike Trout.
I was thinking the same thing before this
I'm
game.
just going to go out on a limb.
We can. Where is Closter? Because that is actually the town. I checked the roster. So, Bergen County? All right. There you go. Copy. Our producer, Ryan Schumacher, defended himself. He said, I copied and pasted it. No, it's right. So we were teasing him earlier saying he probably spelt it wrong. Bergen County. Mr. Luke Yarkin.
I have nightmares about Bergen County. When I was playing high school, when I went to Holy Spirit, we used to play against Bergen Catholic. I never got hit so hard in my life as when I got hit by a kid from Bergen Catholic. I literally I got up off the ground after catching a pass, and I was looking through my ear hole. I thought that was like some kind of thing, like a unicorn can't possibly happen. I literally didn't know what was going on, and I'm like, holy cow, that's my ear hole.
You got hit by somebody?
Yeah.
How could you be when you're handing out towels on the sideline?
Oh, man. All right, well, Yarkin, here he comes.
Oh, that was perfect setup.
Luke, save me.
Thank you.
Save
All
me,
right,
Luke.
The force is strong with him.
Yes.
He's going to face Johnny Rosati. Rosati looks like he means business up there. Yeah, pitch is high and away for a ball.
All right, so if you're Yarkin right here, all you got to do is kind of settle down, stare the mid in, just throw strikes. Just get the out, give your guys a chance to get back in with the bats and keep this game going.
And that 3-1 pitch is high for a ball. It's now a base on balls for Johnny Rosati. So we have batted around here in the top of the fourth inning for the Assassins.
Yeah, and here's the kind of counter punch to this. If you're the Assassins, with the lead that you have right now, you can be very selective in terms of what it is you're going to swing at. So they're going to force them to flood the zone. There's a good start. That one just a little bit high, apparently.
Yeah, Colin Noonan, who is 1 for 3 today, had a single back in the third. Runners at first and third and 2 outs. See if he can plate some more runs for the Assassins. That one bounces up there. And Rosati moves up to second base. Sorry, we did not have a runner at third. So who's running the scoreboard, by the way, for us? There it is. He's gone now. Disappeared.
There he is.
And pitch was over for a strike call.
Yeah, nice job here. This is what Yarkin, this is what he got called out of the bullpen or center field to do.
Count now 2-1 to Noonan. Yarkin looking just to throw strikes. He's doing it well. Oh, nice pitch there. Good cut by Noonan as he fouled that one straight back. Just missed making contact with that one. Our intern, Missy Stasek, doing a great job, looking like a snow bunny over there.
Yes.
All frozen up. She's smiling, but I think it's more of a evilish grin at me.
I think it's just frozen. It's frozen.
You mean like the Joker smile, like how it was always in the same spot? Here's the 2-2 pitch. That ball's lifted to shallow right. Nice play made there by, that was number 7, Liam Madden.
There you
in
go.
The final out. Here it is again.
Madden just easing his way back. Good communication with the Grit squad, and are able to keep this one going. It's 14-5. We head bottom of the 4th here in Hamilton Little Lads. Play.usabl.com. You want to get in on the fun, you want to register for an upcoming tournament, got to check it out right there. Easy enough on the website. So for BFA Sports, Doug Stasic still joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, and tournament director Dan O'Connor. Dan, this is a lot of offense from both these teams today, I guess. From a 9-year-old standpoint, you probably used to seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, these guys came out ready to play. They want to win the qualifier and, earn their bid to play in the USABL World Series.
Well, the Assassins seem to be in the driver's seat, but we've seen a lot of baseball going both ways so far this afternoon. The Grit jumped out in front, had a pretty good lead, felt good, 2-0. Came back to the Assassins, answered with 6 of their own, and now stretched it out to 14-5 as we start action here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, Garrett Gillan back on the mound for the Assassins. He faces Matthew Ippolito, then Asalone, and Max Benzik here in the bottom of the 4th inning. When that first pitch is ripped down the third base line for a base hit. Ippolito rounds a big round first base, but decides to stay right there. And maybe that's the spark that the Grit needed to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, they got themselves fired up now. They're ready to go. Trying to battle back in this one. Got to chip away at it. Got a couple of at-bats left. And a good start would be to get the offense rolling.
And now Asalone follows up with a base hit to center field. They're going to try to get him at second, and they do get the force out at second base. Man, what a tough break there for the Grit Black.
9U special. Good contact, drives it right in, but what a great heads-up play by the center fielder, knowing exactly where he had to get the baseball, and just look how jacked up you saw Carlotto
That's
over there
good
at short.
stuff. That's a tough way to get a fielder's choice, but a great play nonetheless by the Assassins. That'll bring up Max Benzik. Runner at first base and 1 out. 1 out, 1-1 pitch is lifted to left field. Hooking foul.
Woo. He put a little bit of a charge into that one.
Benzik looking to get 2 runs back on that swing.
Yeah, that's a healthy hack.
I talked to Max before the start of the game, and I said, he came over, was asking questions. Are we on TV, this and that, right? So I said, you hit me a home run, I'll tell you how the call's going to be. There's a ball grounded foul on the third base side. Benzik now with a 0-2 count. The Grit look to battle back down 9 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, that one was dirty. Gonna need a Tide stick. What delivery? You see, this one just dropped right in.
Oh, nice
Woof.
pitch.
Wow.
Benzik did everything he possibly could to try to make contact with that one. Just a great pitch, tip of the cap to Galan.
Yeah, man.
Liam Madden. That one bounces up there. And Polito getting a little aggressive down there at first base.
Madden, when he was like a celebrity, came on over here into the booth earlier on, future broadcaster.
Sounded good.
He did.
Well, you said Al, when you did the intro, you said Al Fisher's still with me here. I thought maybe you were thinking about him taking over the microphone.
Well, no, I could actually smell whatever they're making in the concession stand.
You thought I was going?
So I figured
you thought I stepped away?
Over there. Usually they talk about attendance at some of these games, but they actually announce the record numbers they made at the concession stand, and then they thank you specifically for being here today.
Yeah, the league goes in the black when I show up. They're usually working in the red, obviously all the expenses in the beginning of the season. But I show up and it's like, hey, we're showing a profit.
Yeah, record numbers at the concession stand. I want to thank Al Fisher from being here.
Oh, nice pitch. Good cut there. Made by Liam Madden as he fouls that one behind the press box. So 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 14-5. The Assassins hold the lead. Liam Madden with a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, struck him out in the outside corner. Madden goes down looking. So no runs, no hits. 1 hit, I should say. No errors and 1 left. We will go to the top of the 5th with your score 14-5 here on BFA. Top of the fifth we go as the Diamond Assassins step to the plate holding a 14-5 lead over Grit Black. On the mound for Grit Black in his second inning of work is Luke Yarkin at a Closter. Am I pronouncing that right, I wonder? Closter or Closter? I'm going to go Closter. Yarkin will face Brendan Delemy, Garrett Galland, and Gavin Mason. Again, here in the top of the fifth inning, holding a 9-run lead. First pitch at Delemy. High for a ball. Yarkin did a real nice job working out of a jam in the top of the fourth. And that 1-0 pitch, fastball's outside for a ball. It's 2-0.
They're actually hanging a plaque for you in the concession stand. I just confirmed that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Thank you for record sales. So I was a little late on the transition coming back in.
2-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call. They really did? They got a plaque?
Yeah.
Does it have me eating a hoagie or something with me? Anything like that?
Not big enough.
No. That 2-1 pitch is high and tight for a ball. It's now 3-1 to Brendan Delemy, as the Assassins look to pile on some more runs here in the top of the fifth. Good cut by Delemy, but he fouls that one back as the count evens up at 2-2. Do they sell electric blankets in the concession stand? Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, hard ground ball to second. Nice pick there and a throw over to first. And they get him. Real nice play made there by Liam Madden at second base.
Young man has had himself quite the afternoon, both with the bat and with the glove.
So 4-3 the put out here in the top of the fifth, and with one out, that'll bring up Garrett Galland. He's been working the mound last couple innings very nicely for the Assassins. And he takes that first pitch over for a strike call.
The obligatory head nod to the umpire, like, yeah, you know, you're probably right.
Garrett Galland out of Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And that 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-1.
Good look, field level on the third base side.
And that 1-1 pitch misses the mark. It's now 2-1. Joshua Rodriguez behind the dish, working the plate with his brother Caleb out in the base pass. Our two umpires today. So 2-1 pitch is low for a ball. It's now 3-1. The hitter's pitch right now as Galland will look to drive something. And he fouls that one back and out of play. Ooh. And off of the BMW.
I think it's a DMW.
Dent. We're laughing. That wouldn't be funny.
That was your truck?
My truck.
It was Ryan Schumacher's truck,
Oh.
our producer. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike three, struck him out.
Look at Yarkin. Just doing a nice job. Keeping his cool on this blustery spring day. And well, if there happens to be a ding in there, we could probably get our friends over at the RK Auto Group, RK Chevrolet, now back home in Vineland. Take care of that for you.
Still working on getting the ding out of my tailgate.
Yeah.
We'll figure that one out. Probably a lawsuit involved coming. Pitchers want to know. Nobody understands, but we were doing a BFA event, doing a parade.
Yeah, it was a parade, all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a parade for me.
A light tower fell off the back of your truck.
Yeah, ran right in the back of my truck. Who thought to try to match up the ball to the hitch? That made no sense, right?
Didn't know much about it.
Jumped right off and Heard all these screeching behind me, and the next thing I know, bang. And that pitch is outside for a ball. So that's the reason a small claims court coming soon.
So Yarkin is
Doing a great job on the mound. I mean, did it last half inning too. Worked down. He was in a tough position. Got his first 2 batters out, but gets a free pass. Gives a free pass to Gavin Mason on a base on balls.
2 outs here. Assassins looking for a little bit of insurance. So holding on to that 9-run lead. USABL rules at this level for this tournament.
There goes Mason. Here comes the throw. Not in time as he steals that base easily. Good jump by Gavin Mason.
Yeah, nice job in center field as well. Backing up the throw. Good fundamental baseball. But going back to the rules, it's an 8-run, I guess you call it a mercy rule after. It's 8 runs after 5. So this is where the Assassins trying to put a few more runs on the board, put some pressure on Grit to come up with a few runs of their own in the bottom of the frame to keep it going.
Gavin Mason did not go on that last pitch, although he thought about it.
We're still in the booth here with Dan O'Connor, tournament director. So, Dan, no time limit on the championship games.
No time limit on the championship games. We'd rather see a game get played out and won on the field rather than, a technicality with the time. So unless we run into any light issues, things like that, we might put one in, but normally we play it out.
All right, and you mentioned earlier when we kicked off the beginning of when you came on with us, what a great site that you guys have here and an agreement with the Hamilton Little Lads organization. Concession stand still rocking, great food, but the grounds crew keeping this field in pristine shape. Really good confines here.
Yeah, I mean, after the rain we had Wednesday, Thursday, it was kind of tough to get this out here and get these games going, but they did the work and got a little help on Friday with the sun and some wind to blow it off, but here we are. So we're very grateful for that and for all our other site hosts that were, able to do the same thing.
All right, so this is the top of the 5th of that 9U qualifier championship game, and it's going to be followed by the 11U.
There's a ball lifted left field. Hit fairly deep. The play made there nicely by number 6, Colton Moss. And that'll end the inning. We will move to the bottom of the 5th with your score, 14-5 favorite Assassins here on BFA. All right, we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Last chance for Grit Black to put some runs on the board and make this a game that they can continue as they take the first pitch over for a strike call as Christian Churchill steps to the plate. Grit has to plate 2 runs to keep this game going. That one bounces up there for a ball. It's 1-1.
So Mason looking to shut this one out, but you don't want to be shut out, so be sure for the next USABL, the premier baseball event organization in all of the region. You can check them out online.
A little humpback liner picked up by short. Here's the throw and a nice play.
Ooh.
Great play made there by the shortstop.
Flash in the leather. Scoops up the line drive that just happens to just drop in front. But as cool as the other side of the pillow is Carlotto.
It's Carlotto at short. All right, we're back at the top of the order as the 6-3 put out puts the first out on the board, and we've got Cole Madden. Madden pops one foul, third base side, and behind the dugout.
Yeah, so just mentioned, you don't want to miss out. You want to be involved, get a chance to have some fun this summer and advance. What a awesome experience it is with USABL. You can check them out at play.usabl.com for more tournament information. And you can also probably end up communicating with the tournament director here, Dan O'Connor.
Dan's done a nice job, boy. He's got the radio voice, doesn't he?
He does.
He does. Yeah, I think he got some compliments.
I got a few. Definitely might be starting a fan base back home that is really into it.
That's it, man. So your podcast coming up. It's the PhD podcast with Dan O'Connor.
Yeah. Doc O'Connor with the what they say, the soft voice?
Soft broadcasting voice.
Broadcasting voice. That ball's grounded to first. Oh, and it gets through for a base hit.
Through the wicket. That was hit hard.
That was by Yarkin. Got a base hit to right field now with 2 outs. So Grit Black down to their final out. We want to remind everybody there is another game coming up here on BFA Live Sports. The 11U Championship qualifier between the FBB Braves Red and Center Court Young Guns. As that pitch gets by, and Yarkin will move up to second base.
And setting the table here with the rules, it's an 8-run mercy rule after 5. So looking to 2 runs are what are needed by the Grit. Keep this one going. Championship Sunday.
And that one sounded like it might have got him, but it didn't. And Yarkin will go up to third base.
So Yarkin representing one of the runs that they need to keep this puppy going, and more importantly, the bat number 26, the guy who started this game on the mound, R.J. Usabl, trying to keep the party going here for the Grit.
Usabl 1 for 2 today, had a double, back into third, grounded it out 1-3, pitcher to first base his first time up.
Good heads-up play there by Coach. You certainly don't want to make the last out of the game at home plate unnecessarily, so don't take any risk. Good move there.
Usabl grounds one back to the pitcher who throws over to first, and that will do it. As the Assassins, Diamond Assassins, win this game 14-5 in 5 innings.
They are headed to the 9U
Look at the excitement. This is
World
awesome.
Series.
Kids are throwing their heads.
USABL. That is what it is all about. So what an outstanding afternoon of baseball by both of these clubs, Al.
Yeah, Grit Black comes out early, takes a 3-0 lead, looks like they're in control, and then all of a sudden Assassins turn it on, put 6 runs up in the third and another 8 in the fourth, so they win 14-3, and we will be ready to come back here on BFA Live Sports and BFA Sports with the 11U game between the FB Braves Red and Center Court Young Guns. We want to thank Dan Doc O'Connor for joining us on the broadcast. And Dan, you may have a career in broadcasting someday.
Well, thanks for having me. I believe I'll also be joining you for the next game.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, outstanding indeed. And, well, looks like They're punched their ticket into the World Series, which is absolutely phenomenal. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe a couple of awards like to be given out, recognition.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly check with our site host, make sure that the awards are being distributed.
All right, very cool.
Still doing my tournament director job as well.
And that's it. So what we will do is we will then step aside, give a couple minutes for those guys to get all of that situated, and we will certainly show it to you with video in just a couple of minutes, because it does look like there's a big old box sitting out there on the first baseline. So stay right here, and we will be right back here on BFA with USABL. Congratulations to the Assassins. The Diamond Assassins headed to the 9U World Series.
All right, welcome back as they hand out the plaques and some T-shirts, I believe, for the champion ASBA Diamond Assassins. We'll go through the names of these young players as they hold up their plaque. Congratulations to Colin Noonan, Brendan DeLemme, Garrett Galland, Gavin Mason, Zach Carlotto, Aiden Vigalotti, Colton Farquhar, Dean Oshinsky, and Johnny Rosati. Great job by the Diamond Assassins as they move on. All right, and that'll do it here for BFA Sports. We move to the 11U game. We will see you in a few.